Welcome all to Will of the Dice presents A Tale of Akos, the Fast and the Furriest. Before we get started, I'd like to say we're not associated with any TTRPG creators or anything like that. We're just getting together, having some fun, playing a game here. Additionally, we are not associated with any movie franchises. Any likenesses of any celebrities are purely coincidental. Additionally, this is for mature audiences. So if you're not a mature audience, please leave. But if you like things that are for mature audiences, please stay and have some fun. Anyhow, Locke, we have something here for us?
Hi gamers, I'm Locke Clark, and I'm going to talk to you tonight about our partners in this endeavor, Level Up Dice, fine purveyors of luxury dice for all your sexy dice needs. Now gamers, you know, if you haven't already gotten them, you're probably tired of me telling you to get them. I'm going to tell you again. You want some of these right here, these shiny, pretty, blue, cat's eye, stained glass glyphic dice. These are our ambassador dice, and they are so very pretty. These are radical glass dice. They have a blue color shift and a blue color gradient and an optical shift. I'll get that right one of these days. They have a stained glass glyphic pattern around the numbers, which is done in a pinkish red. They are made of radical glass, and they are awesome. They roll great. You want to set for you or someone you love, or both. And to get those, you're going to go through our portal to do that because it makes us look good to the company, and you want us to look good to the company. So that portal is https://bit.ly/capital slash capital W, capital O, capital T, capital D, capital dice, all one word. That's bit.ly/WOTD dice for those dice. Go and check those out. Also, we would like to thank the musician who provided our theme song for our show, and that is our very own Patrick Taylor. Thanks, Pants.
Thanks, Locke. And before we get started, let's do some introductions. Everyone, tell your character name, maybe what they look like, and tell us what you're riding.
I'm Tier the DM. Tonight I am Tier the Player, and I'm playing Patches. He is a foxling, a anamorphic fox. He is black with patches of gray fur, hence his name. He's wearing combat boots, leather pants, Slayer shirt with a leather jacket with spikes on the shoulders, down the sleeves, and his father's skull is a helmet. He is riding a black with red trim four-wheeler with a bear skull mounted on front where his crossbow is.
Hey everybody, I'm Ren Matley, and tonight I'm going to be playing Katrina. She is also a foxling, anamorphic fox. She's more the traditional orange and tan and white colors. She tends to wear goggles on her head. She's an artificier. She's wearing a leather set of pants with fur trim and leather halter top, and she's always tinkering with stuff. She rides a motorcycle that has just this swirling, almost cosmic looking airbrush pattern all over it and all kinds of little hidden tricks. And you can find me over on Twitter at Ren_Matley.
Hi, gamers. I'm Locke Clark, and tonight I am playing Hoop Lob, a awakened gorilla paladin who believes that the only thing more important than justice is family.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, the tech gremlins!
Oh,
Okay,
tech gremlins.
Is Log back?
I think I'm back. Did I
Okay.
skip out?
You did. Yep, you skipped out there.
Oh no. Where did I get to?
Family.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, he is an awakened gorilla. He's wearing tactical gear that
Tactical gear that is nothing apparently. Very useless
All right,
tactical gear.
Wait, I'm back. I think I'm back.
Yeah, you're back. You're back.
Okay, one more time. So I'm wearing tactical gear that is
Olak. Olak.
It's gonna be one of those nights.
It's gonna be one of those nights. Lots of tech gremlins. Okay, well, while we're waiting on Locke, Patrick, who you playing?
Hi everyone, my name is Patrick, and I am playing Untitled Pigman. A pig, basically, think of like a minotaur, but instead of a minotaur head, you have a pig head with tusks instead of horns. He is wearing a black turtleneck with black slacks, black pair of boots. He wears what kind of looks like a big, just square of leather with it on his back as well, with two leather straps, kind of symbolizing body armor. And he drives the hog wagon, basically a big box with wheels, reinforced tires, a little piggy tail in the back, and a snout in the front. And you can find me on Twitter at PeculiarPatrick.
Okay, so Locke, or in this case Hoop, you have a tactical vest, but let's not describe that because if you do, you might lock up again. So what are you
Right,
riding?
okay. I am riding a purple and gold armored Humvee. They call me the Grape Ape sometimes, and it's it's all armored out and has lots of weapons attached to it. Yeah, and you can find me on the Book of Faces and the Twitter pages at Locke Unruly. That's Locke with an H. I'm just gonna stop now before I freeze up again. I made it through.
And I am Dan, the DM tonight. You'll find me on Twitter at RavenousDan. And let's get into some story. So, each
Two
one of you
things.
is... Yeah.
Two things. One,
Oh, yep.
because you are DMing
Uh-huh.
and you've probably never gotten it, you bastard.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I get to give one.
Good.
That's just because. And second, the two things I forgot to mention about Patches is he's a Gloomstalker Ranger,
Oh, yep. Mm-hmm.
and he is Katrina's boyfriend.
Oh, right. Yes, Katrina and Patches are a couple. Yeah. I'm so excited for this. This is gonna be great. So the four of you are part of a loose knit or tight knit group of animal like creatures or people that it kind of came together as a family or your fur family, or in this case, the Firmily. So the Firmily has had a recent job that had quite the score. However, the only person that knows where that score is hidden is Vin Weasel, the patriarch of the Firmily. However, unfortunately, Vin Weasel has been captured and detained in the Metrotropolis maximum security prison. Luckily, the group had decided to break him out. Unfortunately, when you got there, you busted in, are on the ledge, looking into the blown up wall of a jail cell, and Vin Weasel is not there. However, there is another person inside. A nice little rat folk. Oh, d- thanks. You're busting me out.
Where's Finn?
Oh, him. Oh, they took him. He got extradited. He's extradited to Satanis. Yep. They just took him on a convoy, big convoy, right out to the train station on the other side of the city. You're gonna get on the train. They're gonna extradite him. You better go quick though, because Satanis they treat their prisoners pretty rough. Corporal punishment is pretty big there.
How long did they leave?
Oh,
How long ago did they leave?
like 10 minutes ago.
Family, let's move out.
Yeah, sounds like we
Okay.
need to get going.
So, knowing the only way out is the same way you got here, through the Metrotropolis undersea tunnel, or the lowway. So you will have to traverse your way through what is some heavy traffic to get through there. It's pretty easy to get out of this jail cell, though. You have a rope leading down to your cars, and through some pretty easy methods, you can lower yourself down and get to your vehicles. Now, however, it is there is quite a bit of police activity around here. So, what are your strategies here to get out without being noticed by the police?
I'm not sure about that, but Dan, I would like to note that
Sure.
because I'm an artificer, I've used one of my
Yeah.
infusions for
Oh,
repeated
yes.
shot on Patch's
Yep.
crossbow so that he can ignore the looted
Yes.
property.
Yes, that is great. Very cool. Very cool. Um, yes. There are police headed towards this location. There are sirens going around. Woo! So you're in a bit of a pickle. You gotta go fast. I don't know which one of you is the furriest, but you all gotta go fast.
Just we'll jump on his quad, start it, and take off.
Yeah. Everyone getting in their vehicles. Okay, I'm going to need. Are you all going the same direction, or are you splitting off and going different directions and meeting back? Going straight there, or taking a roundabout route around the facility?
Oh, I'm for going straight through.
Straight through. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Katrina.
Everyone's going straight through.
Yep.
Okay. So, you're going to go straight through. The gate has been closed. So, who is going to be first in line? Let's yeah. Who's peeling out first? Going to be going through this gate.
I think I should be the one to take the gate first, if no one minds.
Yeah.
You are
Also,
driving an armored Humvee.
yeah,
Yes.
for those viewing, the group all has sending stones, so they can easily communicate between their vehicles.
Big man here. I'm gonna take up the rear.
Patches, if you don't mind, let me knock on the door.
Go ahead, Hoop.
Okay, so peeling out, the group goes in order of. We got Hoop in the front. Then Patches and Katrina, are you going side by side, or are you going one in front of the other?
It'll depend on how wide the opening is. Probably one behind the other.
Okay. Which one in front?
Probably Pat.
Katrina in front.
Oh, Katrina
Katrina in
There you
front. Okay, and then Dante is bringing up. Dante is bringing up the rear. Very cool. Okay. So Hoop, you're going to have to break through the gate. Now, as you have all, as viewers may know, in some movie type scenarios, cars are an extension of yourself. And therefore, you can use your force of will and your abilities to push your car through things. So, Hoop, I'm going to need a strength vehicles, proficiency land vehicles check to see how well you can break through the gate with your Humvee.
All right. Do I get any sort of bonuses? Because I did buy 3 portable battering rams that are mounted to the front of the car. I imagine it looks like a
3 portable
like a
battering
cow
rams.
catcher.
You definitely have
cowcatcher?
advantage on this check. You definitely have
All right.
advantage on this check.
Cool. So my strength is +5, and my proficiency mod is +4 with advantage. So that is going to be 9 and 12 is 21 blackjack.
Oh, 21. You pound through that gate. Metal crunching and splitting, the gates flapping open, leaving way for the whole family to get through. However, this also does make quite a big noise, and some of the Modron guards have been alerted to your presence. So you have coming behind you. Woo! Woo! Uh, Basically, they are two orbs floating through the air, with big faces on them. Yeah. Their eyes are alternating red and blue. Did you have something there, Patches?
Yeah, Patches is going to hit the brakes, do a bootleg
Oh,
turn
okay.
so he does a 180.
Yeah.
Let Dante go past him. As these things come forward, I'm casting a 5th level fireball.
Oh,
My
fireball.
magic item
Okay.
that infused into my vehicle is a wand of fireball.
Yeah. Where does this come? Where from your vehicle does the fireball come out of?
The eyes of the bear skull.
The eyes of the bear skull. That is metal as fuck. Great.
So he'll spin a 180, flip off the incoming officers, eat flame, motherfuckers, and launch the fireball.
Okay. Roll that. Yeah. Let's see here.
It's a Dex 15,
X15. Oh
or
man.
ha-
Okay.
or they take half damage.
Right. Roll damage for me.
33.
33. Wow. Okay. Both of them taking the full front of your fireball. Uh, uh, they seem to skitter and screech. They do not blow up. However, they are dazed for a round here. They gotta reposition themselves. So the whole family goes forward and out of reach currently of the police. However, they will be coming up behind you. Just you're a pretty good distance out of their range now. Okay, so through the gate, there is a tunnel ahead. The tunnel leads down into the lowway, the underwater sea passage through to Metrotropolis proper. The prison is kind of on an island out in the middle of the sea. The only way getting to it would be this underground sea passage. As you ride into the sea passage, you notice that the passage is completely clear all the way around, so you see water in every direction. There is sea life around, and out throughout the sea, you see these structures rising out of the seabed. Mermaids and tritons living happily within these structures. However, after a little bit of ways, there becomes a little bit of traffic. This is the main highway between the city and uh, uh, the land part of the city and the sea part of the city. So, how is everyone going to traverse through the heavy traffic of the seaway? This is a large circular tunnel. Um, so, when we are doing movement, each time there's probably going to be some kind of thing to traverse. Um, you can use any one of your abilities to traverse the section. But you cannot use the same ability in two consecutive rounds. So you could say use say an intelligence check if you're going to use your know-how of the city. In this case, there's only one real road, so it'd be a little bit hard to use that. But you can always make your case. Whatever you think could be used. You could use Arcana to perhaps make your car work a little bit better if it's used through magical means. Basically, get creative. Think about your abilities and your skills, your stats. You might be use a athletics or a acrobatics check. Remember, these are your vehicles, but they are an extension to yourself. So you could use acrobatics to kind of maneuver your way through the areas.
Do you want us to do this in like an initiative order, or what? What do you think?
Yes, let us go ahead and roll initiative. So, Dante,
That is a 24.
24. Okay. Hoop,
17.
17. Katrina,
20.
20. And Patches,
23.
23. Wow. Okay. So, Dante, first, you're in the rear.
No, that
Uh,
would be me because I'll let
oh.
him go past me. Just
You're
shoot
right.
the
My
cars off.
apologies. Yes, Patches is in the rear now. Dante is third in line. Dante, what would you like to do this round to traverse the undersea highway? Yeah.
From what I understand, this undersea highway, undersea highway is like the only way that's going to connect us to the main city, so we can get onto the other side, so we can get to the train tracks and get Van Weasel, right?
Correct.
Cool. So, Dante's gonna hit it. So he's driving one hand. He's got his other hand on the sending stone,
Yep.
kind of like a CB radio thing. He's like, "All right, I'll meet you there. I'll see you at the end of this highway, y'all." And he'll say, Jeff, who is his radio bard, he'll say, "Play me something rockin'." And Jeff will be like, "Yeah." And somehow like plays like magical sticks that like make drum sounds or whatever, and then he's gonna boost, so he just goes flying. He maybe like a check to like move in and out of the traffic, but he's just gonna go through the traffic.
Okay. So
Boosted.
you're are you going to try to swerve around the traffic or actually just plow through the traffic?
So Dan, I feel like this is the part where you're gonna be really cool with this idea. I want to maneuver the car, so because this is glass, right, and it's all a dome.
Yep.
I want to maneuver the car like in Men in Black, how they basically drive up onto the side and then at the top. Yeah, I want to boost so that I'm on the side and then driving on the side of the tube.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you're going to invoke your boost ability in order to make this move. We will call this how about an acrobatics check?
Yeah.
So do that because you are invoking your boost ability. Roll with advantage.
Sweet. Acrobatics with advantage. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, heck yeah. That's a 22.
Oh, a 22. Yeah, you skillfully go and maneuver onto the side. You're moving out. What is your boost to look like?
It looks it comes out the back slightly underneath where the tail is, not where the slop drop is, but lower. And it's just like it just looks like white cloud because it looks like he's farting because he's boosting.
Okay. Yeah. White clouds erupt from your backside, and you zoom on past on the wall, getting ahead of a lot of the traffic. So currently, Dante is in the lead. Coming up behind him is Hoop, followed by Patches, Katrina, and Patches. However, it is Patches' turn.
Patches is going to also invoke Turbo Boost.
Okay.
So, dating an artificer has its perks. His tailpipes look like dragons, the dragon
Ooh.
heads. So the fire comes rushing out of the dragon's mouth like it's breathing fire. And since he's on a quad, he's going to try to maneuver in and out of the traffic.
Oh, maneuvering in and out. Okay, wonderful. Okay. What do you want? What roll do you want to roll? You want to do an acrobatics check for me?
Sure. Since I'm using
Uh,
boost, is that with advantage?
it is, yes.
All right.
Do we get our proficiency bonuses since we're using our
Yeah.
vehicles?
Oh, sorry. Yes, you do get your proficiency bonus. You get your because you are proficient in land vehicles. Anytime you are doing something within a vehicle, you will get your proficiency bonus due to having proficiency in land vehicles.
So that will be 29.
Whoa! You swerve in and out like skillfully, swerving in throughout the traffic, getting up to basically right with Dantain. You have a good amount of traffic between you and the beginning opening of the tunnel. Sorry, the where you came through. So you've put some good amount of distance between you and the police. And it becomes Hoop's turn. No,
All
sorry.
right.
Katrina's turn.
oh.
Katrina's turn.
No worries.
All right. Katrina's going to use her vehicle's agility and try to
Okay.
weave through the traffic.
Yeah, so you're gonna have advantage on this.
Okay. So we'll grab 2 dice here. Okay, 19. So 25.
25. Once again, you are able to swerve in and out of the traffic, following precisely behind Patches. Basically the same route that he used, and you get up right behind your boyfriend. And then, last but not least, is Hoop.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna just blow the horn and attempt to intimidate my way through the
Yeah.
traffic.
Yes, go for it.
All right. So that- that'll be a 23.
Oh, the seas part. Some of them put on their brakes and just like fall behind you really quick. But there's just a straight line between you and the rest of your family. And you come up right along with the rest of your family. Now at this point, you all are all basically in the same location. You all got up pretty much the same amount. Oh wait, no, my apologies. Who boosted this turn? Yep, 2 of you boosted. So that was Patches and Dantain are a bit before everyone else. Hoop and Katrina are in the lead. You may fall back if you wish, if you want to reorder yourselves in the order. Currently we have Patches and Dantain neck and neck ahead in the head, and a little bit behind is Katrina and Hoop. Now, oh no, I don't like how my setup is. I apologize, everyone.
No worries, man.
Okay.
It's the action cam. You know how
Yeah.
they always have the camera on the
Yeah.
front of the
Yeah.
vehicle?
Yeah. I'm not used to having this, so this is kind of boinking up my system. But now I think I'm good. Hopefully I'm okay in the camera now. I think I got myself in the same area. Okay. So as you drive down the sea tunnel, you hear the woo and the red and blue flashing lights of the two orbs behind. Uh, as the traffic sees the officers behind. Most of them have already parted ways due to the intimidation of one Hoop Lobs. But the rest behind start to part ways as well, going off to the side and slowing down to let the police through. Um, uh, you all need to do one more check to get out of the highway. Uh, as and get farther away from these police. So, next round, Dante, what would you like to do?
He's just gonna keep driving on the wall, listening to Jeff play the What? Oh no, wait, that's actually no. Why is a band. The What are not a band.
Okay.
Playing a hit from the What, and he's just gonna keep driving on the wall. Since he can't boost, he's just gonna maintain the drive, if that's cool.
So you are maintaining a drive, correct now?
Mhm.
You've already used your agility to kind of swoop up onto the ledge. So now you need to maintain that. So I'm going to need a constitution check.
Hell yeah.
And with your proficiency bonus because you are in a land vehicle.
Sweet. Let's see here. That's my. Okay, so +4 to that. Come on, thing. You used to roll so much faster. That is a 22.
22. Yes, you are able to control your vehicle enough to stay on track, on that wall, moving into basically getting out of the tunnel and moving up into the open sky.
Sweet.
And then it becomes Patch's turn.
Okay, so can the Popo see us?
Yes.
Cool. So I'm going to use another ability of my quad.
Okay.
So in my head, what I see is that Patches is heading and sees a tractor trailer in front of him. He's going to Misty Step onto the back of the tractor trailer, gun it, and drive off, landing in front of it.
Perfect. So, use your Misty Step, and let's see, what kind of check do you want to make this?
I don't know. You're the DM.
Okay, so you're trying to Misty Step onto a tractor trailer and drive right off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, let's make it a Just give me a straight dexterity check.
All right. With proficiency bonus?
Yeah, proficiency bonus in there.
27.
Oh my goodness, yes. You hop up onto there, that tractor trailer, and zoom right ahead. You are up there right with Dante. Uh, Onward to Katrina's turn.
All right.
Police are behind you.
Katrina's a pretty smart little fox, so
Yep.
I'd like to try and use my wit or intelligence to find the fastest path through traffic, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
She's got
yeah,
a small vehicle, fits between.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Using your wits to get a good trajectory.
Mhm.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. You want that as an intelligence check?
Yeah, yeah. You can do intelligence. You can do survival. Yeah, but yeah. Survival would be a wisdom check.
Yeah, funny enough, my
If you
intelligence
want
is
that.
higher.
Oh, okay. In that case, yeah, just do a straight intelligence with
Right.
your.
No proficiency for the vehicle, right?
No, you get proficiency for the vehicle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Landed cocked. Boo. Let's try that again. All right, 15 plus 8, because it's plus 4 for my intelligence, plus 4 for my proficiency. Brains.
23.
23.
23. Wow, yes. You look at the traffic and kind of one of those big brain moments comes up. You can kind of just naturally see the exact path you need to take, and you weave yourself on through. Getting up, you are basically one step behind Patches and Dante. And then Hoop.
So I am at the back now, right?
You are at the back now.
I am at the back now. Okay, so I was going to hit the brakes to get at the back if I wasn't already at the back.
But
being
you're
that
already
I'm
at the back.
I am going to use my my perception.
Mm-hmm.
I want to look for the most douchey looking large vehicle on the road. I'm looking for like the redneck truck with the big Confederate flag hanging off of it, or just
Okay,
something that
sure.
screams overcompensating douchebag. And as I go past, I'm gonna fire off my tow cable
Okay.
to grab hold of that and drag that truck behind us and try and like weave my way through, swinging that truck back and forth to try and clear the police behind us.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So, first off, give me just a straight attack roll. We'll make it a what do you want to call it? What do you think? What do you think your grappling hook should use?
The I mean, I imagine that would be similar to like firing a heavy crossbow, right?
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
Sure.
So I'll
Uh,
use my crossbow attack.
yeah. Make sure you have proficiency bonus in there.
Right. So that is 16 plus 5, 21.
21. Okay. Yeah. You grab right a hold of that thing, and it is swinging back and forth. You move. You're still behind everyone else. But you are swinging that thing side to side, and as the police start coming after, they're gonna have to make some checks, some saving throws to see if they can avoid getting hit. Oh my goodness, this die likes rolling threes, so that's fine. They're going to take some damage. Let's see here. Okay. It swings back and forth. It hits both of them. They get smashed up against the side of the wall of the tunnel. Let's make a saving throw for the wall. Yes, good. This thing likes rolling threes, and I enjoy that because that means the wall got punctured. And now there is water seeping into the tunnel.
Oh, goody.
Yeah.
I
The
don't feel
police,
bad about what I have planned.
the the police are continuing on. They're a little bit flustered, so they have fallen back once again, one more step. And the rest of the group continues on. Patches and Dante are both outside now. They just basically are cresting the entrance to the tunnel. And Hoop and Katrina are following behind. They still got to get out. Patches and Dantain, as you come out of the tunnel, you notice that you are basically in the docks area. So there are lots of people with shipping crates, moving crates from here to there, using pretty large machinery to move these crates. There's a crane lifting crates and putting them onto ships, and it becomes Dantain's turn.
Dantain's gonna get on his Sunny Stone and be like, I'm gonna right back that.
Be there in a moment.
Just sweeping out the trash.
And Dan, you said these are basically flying orbs, right? They're not actually driving on
Correct.
the ground.
Yes. But being in a tight, close space, the truck weaving around was going to be able to hit them. Yes.
Oh no, I'm just planning ahead.
Oh, okay, good, wonderful.
Dantain will just continue driving towards our goal, keeping a lookout for he's just gonna keep going. He's not gonna boost or anything. He wants everybody kind of catch up to him, but he's gonna continue. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
On a handling check to make sure I don't run into anything.
Yeah. So this is some pretty. There's a lot of people. You gotta make sure you don't hit anyone, unless you don't care about hitting anyone. In which case, that's
Dantain Pickman does not want to hurt innocent people.
Okay, good. That's probably the right move. So some kind of handling check. What do you want to do to prevent hitting all of these construction worker, all of these dock workers?
He'll turn up the radio, which will mean he'll just turn to Jeff and be like, Jeff, why don't you crank the tunes a little bit so these people don't so these people know that we're coming. And Jeff goes from whatever volume, like he's at like a regular volume, to like you just hear him like billowing out. He's essentially doing like a thaumaturgy bard skill of just like booming his song as we drive.
Oh, okay. In that case, make me a let's see. You're trying to just alert everyone to your presence, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that they'll get out of the way. Go ahead and make me a charisma check.
Yeah, you got it. Is this got my proficiency bonus because with my car?
Uh-huh.
Hell yeah. Okay, dice don't fail me now. You've been doing pretty good today. That's an 8.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh man. Okay. So, there is a large minotaur who is like holding two crates, one on each shoulder. And he does not hear you. And you run straight into him. Both of these crates go flying up in the air and shattering. And you are now covered in honey.
Perfect.
2 crates of honey just all over you. It is real sticky. Until you clean this honey off, you are going to be slowed down. You can't use your boost until it's off. And you are only going to be people are going to come up behind you quicker, if that makes any sense. You will be falling behind.
That is fine. Do my tires take into consideration this? Since it's like they're rugged tires, they
have the rugged
ignore
tires.
difficult terrain.
Well, you could invoke their ability to ignore the penalty for a turn.
That's fair. I'll wait till like next turn. Since he just got covered in it. I was
Yeah.
gonna try and use my reaction to use my to invoke my snot rockets since they're force damage to like push him out of the way, but it's way funnier if I hit him.
Okay. You do have
So-
those reactions. You do have a reaction to use your abilities. So you
yeah.
yeah. Okay. And then
Uh,
it be oh yeah.
Real quick, I'm sorry. Welsh Turk just pointed out that you are now a honeyed ham, and I wanted to give full credit for that joke because it deserved to be given.
That is amazing. Good job, Walsh Turk. I wish I could have been that smart. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Patches. So in front of you there is a honeyed ham truck. Behind you the tunnel is starting to flood. What would you like to do?
Well, Patches is not going to exit the tunnel just yet.
Oh, okay.
Patches wants to make an insight check on how high of an arc he would have to throw something for it to land after or behind Hoop.
Okay.
Yeah, behind Hoop, because Hoop's in the rear.
Okay. Okay. What are you trying to lob?
I don't want to say until I make the check.
Oh, okay. Sure.
I'm going to throw it anyway, but
Yeah.
I just that is 23.
Okay. Yeah. You know how about how well you could definitely arc something, and you actually you could even like bounce it up and down if it's something that's bouncy. No,
Oh,
not something that's bouncy. Okay.
no, so dating an artificer has its purposes. Patches will pull up a bottle of alchemist fire,
Oh,
a
okay.
container,
Wonderful.
and a container of blasting powder.
Oh, okay. Okay, because you took the time to think it out and do that insight check. You're going to have advantage on this check, but I'm going to need you to use your action to go ahead and throw that uh improvised weapon.
What check do you want me to make?
Oh, do you have like just a ranged attack?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Just your dexterity plus proficiency bonus.
So I will use my crossbow attack since that's a
Oh,
ranged
that's fine.
attack. Is that okay?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
it's plus 11.
Oh, okay.
That is 29.
Oh man, yeah. It flies right over Coop, and right in the middle, right between those two Modron spheres, exploding. Let's see
Okay,
here.
so alchemist fire is a DC check of 13, I believe,
Mm-hmm.
but it's 1d4 fire damage.
Okay.
That's 3.
Okay.
The blasting powder is a dex check of 13, and it's 3d6 fire damage,
Okay.
which is 11. So 14. And the goal is not just to blast the oncoming popo, but to make the tunnel go
Oh.
away.
Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah. Okay, yeah. The there's something with this channel and DMs and their dice. So whenever someone's DMing, they can't roll for shit. I have rolled 3 threes, 2 ones, a 4, a couple 8s. These have been my rolls so far this just in this little time of game. Uh anyhow. That much damage with the black powder just ruptures the bottom the the tunnel. Water starts pouring in from all directions. The Modron police force orbs basically just get splashed from side to side of the tunnel, and as they splash from side to side, they hit the tunnel, breaking the tunnel more. So
And I would like it noted that because he's metal as fuck, he does not look at the explosion.
he just, yeah, looking straight forward. But that was your turn to do all that. You're still right at the entrance, right at the exit of the tunnel. And it becomes Katrina's turn. Katrina, how are you going to get out of this before getting enveloped by water?
She'll use her agility again or her bike's agility to cut around the traffic, get herself out of the tunnel.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, roll that. You have advantage because you're using your agility ability.
Okay, we used acrobatics last time, I think, plus proficiency. So 18 plus 2. So 24.
Okay, yes, you are able to get your way through, and you pop up right next to Patches. Okay. I think it's like this now, and you are basically out of the tunnel, right at the tunnel entrance with Patches. Hoop,
She'll hit the
you're
sending stone. I see you playing with the new toys I made ya.
It's always a fun time.
oh, explosions all around. Yes. Hoop, how are you going to get out of this tunnel before it envelops you?
Okay, so 2 things.
Yes.
Since I actually just made an attack roll last, didn't
Mhm.
use a skill. I would like to, if you'll let me. This is what I want it to look like, if possible. So I'm still towing
Oh yeah.
a overcompensation truck behind me on the tow cable.
Yep.
I want to use my perception to spot uh, a place where I could get that truck wedged to make it harder for both the water and the Modron to get out of the tunnel.
Okay.
And as soon as the truck wedges in, cut the tow cable loose and hit my speed boost to blast myself out
Oh
of
goodness.
the tunnel.
Okay. Wonderful. Um let's see, what should we make this? So a lot of this is going to be kind of like uh knowing trajectory and stuff, right?
Okay.
For that, to I'm gonna have make you 2 checks. One to see if you can get the thing wedged, and
Okay.
one to see if you can get out of the tunnel, along with that. Okay.
Okay.
So for getting the thing wedged, that needs to be an intelligence check
Okay.
to see if you can.
Um,
Yeah.
can I make that insight instead? Maybe can I insight that? Can I
Sure.
like just
Yeah.
sort of intuit where it's supposed to go?
Sure.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
That's so much better.
You can always argue for different things.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I rolled an 11. My insight is +9.
Ooh.
So that's a dirty 20.
Okay.
And and then what was the second check that I need to make with my speed
What
boost?
you're doing a speed boost. You're just trying to ram right through. Is that right?
Yeah. I'm just gonna punch my
Okay.
way out of the tunnel.
I need an athletics check.
Okay. So do I get advantage on that since I'm invoking one of my
Speed boost. Yes, you get
traits?
speed. You're invoking speed boost. So yes.
Cool. Athletics is perfect. So that is going to be a 14 plus 9 is 23.
23 plus your speed boost. You are going to zoom right out past Patches and Katrina. You are up with Dantain now. Katrina and Patches are right behind though. And wee wee wee. You have evaded the Modron police that were chasing you.
Excellent.
Here, just let me know whenever you need a break. Are you doing good?
If we could take a break, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, let's take a break. Good. Okay. We just got out of the tunnel. We are in Metrotropolis proper, and in 10 minutes, we will see what comes next. Welcome back. Thank you for hanging in there while we're getting our sneaky snacks and our drinks and stuff. The family just got out of the underwater sea tunnel, coming up to Metrotropolis land, and are making their way through the city, trying to catch up with a convoy that is extraditing Vin Weasel, the patriarch of their family. They are currently in the docks, and Fontaine Pigman recently got covered in honey, so he is now a honey ham. Let's see if we can. Hope I'm gonna try to find something to bake him with, so we can make a honey baked ham. Find some fire. I don't know.
Where have you, buddy?
Good, perfect. And Hoop and Dante are in the front with Katrina and Patches right behind. And we are making it through the docks into the city proper. Would you guys like to change your order at all? You're kind of got a little bit of time here. You can kind of change the order of your vehicles, change your initiative order, however you see fit.
I don't want to change order, but there's something I want to do. So if I need to wait till it's my turn or whatever.
Okay. We go with Hoop and Dante in front and Katrina and Patches in the back then. We'll keep on
Works for me.
going. Okay. So, Dante, let's see. Going through the docks, pretty simple from here on out. Now that people are getting out of their way, now that they've seen the wreckage of honey that happened, they now know. Let's also. There is a bit of a kerfluffle going on now, as the tunnel behind you all is bursting with water. You hear a fire truck coming, and perhaps some other medical teams. So there are some sirens. Everyone make a perception check.
Dantane would come over the ascending stone and be like, "Oh, is that? Do I hear medical equipment? Did it? Which one? Oh, that's great. Now we got a body count on top of it. Great. This was supposed to be an in and out.
No, the prison was supposed to be in and out. They chased us. They started it.
Well, nobody gets to tell Vin. Make sure we don't tell Vin Weasel. He gets real angry when we accidentally cause mayhem and death."
Funny. you told
Dante,
me
what?
it was
Sorry.
chaotic.
Dante, what is your perception check?
It is a 9. Do I get
9.
my vehicle thing, or is that just like my regular check?
No, you get your vehicle thing. You're inside a vehicle.
Oh, okay. Well, then that is a 13.
Okay, well, you still you hear a fire truck. That's what you hear. Hoop
34.
34. Wow, Katrina
That beats my 23.
23. Okay, and Patches
6.
6. Patches. There's a lot of construction, there's a lot of dock working going around, so there's a lot of dock working noises. Katrina, you definitely hear within the sirens. There are definitely some police in the sirens. And Hoop, you notice, you know where the sirens are coming from. They're coming from that way. So you have identified the direction they're coming from. It means you will have to take a bit of a detour to avoid them if you wish, or you can keep on the straight and narrow and go the more direct route towards your destination.
We got more cops coming up on our left. Detour or stay straight?
Detour. I got a plan.
All right, I'm gonna take the lead on the detour, and I'm gonna hit a hard right, um, fishtailing out as I go, drifting through the turn,
Wonderful.
to move the direction opposite of where the sirens are coming from.
Okay, okay. Everyone is continuing on with him. I would assume no one's going off bounce.
Yep.
Okay. We have taken the
Could I
detour.
could I look for like a big puddle that I can drive through to try and get some of the sticky stuff off? Dante's trying not to have to tell Jeff to get out on the side of the car and start scraping.
Sure, let's see. Uh make a survival check.
And with my car bonus, it's a 14.
14. You know the location of a uh uh a car wash? There's a car wash that you know the location of. However, it's going to take you another round to get to there. So not next round, but the round after, you'll be able to get into a car wash.
Would that slow down our whole process though? Because I'd have to like wait
it-
for the car to get washed.
Yeah. It's going to take one round to get the car
Okay.
washed.
Nah, it's not worth it. He'll just come over
Not
the
worth it?
over the stone and be like, "Oi, I just want to let you know might have to slow down a little bit. My car's a bit sticky, and I really like this radio that I got, and I don't want to get rid of Jeff."
Dante, what did we tell you about doing that in the car?
Oi, it's not like that.
Jeff was doing it for you.
Jeff is clearly Jeff. Say hi, and Jeff just goes strums a single note, and goes hello. Oh, it's look.
Stay close. I have
Okay.
a plan.
So, at this point, the will of the dice will decide what kind of things are ahead of you. In my little cheat sheet here. So, let's see what's up ahead. Oh wait, that was wrong. Yeah. Oh, very interesting. Apparently, there is a circus in town. Why the circus is near the docks, I do not know.
Perfect.
However, apparently an elephant has gotten loose. And there's a stampeding elephant rampaging throughout the city. Circus performers are trying to wrangle it back. However, not having much trouble. Not having much luck. So, Dante, there's a circus. What would you like to do?
It's not the nicest thing, but circuses have clowns. Those clowns have seltzer water. He's gonna try and finagle through an elaborate use of car flashing lights. He's gonna try and drive past clowns and yell at them to spray it with.
Okay, this would be a force of personality, I believe. So, maybe persuasion check.
I can do that.
Okay,
The whole
okay.
car is like,
Yeah.
That is a 15.
Oh, a 15. Okay. You get sprayed a little bit, but not quite enough. You're still not able to use your boost, but you're
Mhm.
not falling behind.
Yes. That was all that mattered to me personally.
Yeah. Speed boost still cut off though, unfortunately. The engines behind you are just covered in goo.
Makes sense. Perfect. And it just like as he drives past and gets sprayed with the water, he'll throw a thumbs up outside of the car just as a like thanks.
uh Patches, what are we doing through this circus obstacle?
Patches will grab the ascending stone. All right, guys, time to go stealth mode and cast Pass Without a Trace.
Oh, wonderful. Pass without trace. Yeah, you get pass with man, yeah, okay. Very good. So that affects the whole party, right?
Yeah, as long as they're within 30 feet of me. That's why I tell everybody
Nice.
stay close. They get a plus 10 on
Yeah.
stealth checks. So we're
Plus
trying to
10 on
mingle a
stealth
little bit
checks.
the circus clusterfuck.
Yeah. Okay. That it makes it Katrina's turn.
Katrina will keep close to Patches on the motorcycle. Can she like turn her head, see if there's anything coming up behind them?
There not that you see right now. Make a perception check for me actually, since that's kind of what you're doing here. You're seeing.
And you said to add our proficiency since we're in our vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 18.
18. You notice there the behind you there is a lot of commotion throughout the dock, and there's lot of sirens and stuff. The police have arrived. The Modron police have arrived. uh it seems like they have not noticed you go now. However, there is uh someone is following you. You're not sure who yet.
Hit the sending stone. It looks like we might have a bit of a tail, and I don't mean mine.
So now you're trying to stealth away. The whole group basically. Oh, sorry. Hoop, what are you doing this turn?
Um. So, can I? Um. We are stealthing.
Hmm?
Um. Would it break our stealth? I guess is the question. If I were to choose an object like right in front of the elephant that I can see as I drive past, to word of radiance the object and make a big flash of light to try and scare the elephant into a different trajectory so it stays away from us.
Sure, you can do that. That won't break the stealth. No.
Okay, so that's what I would like to do, is try and clear the elephant from coming anywhere near us, as they're going to maybe cause a different distraction, send the elephant in a different direction so that whatever's following us might be distracted by that as we continue to
Okay.
stealth away.
We'll give the I guess how does word of radiance work?
That is a con 14 saving throw.
Okay. It is an elephant. God damn it. Okay.
Yes.
Elephant gets scared
yes.
in the other
Feel
direction.
my pain, Dad.
I am feeling your
Let it
pain.
flow.
That was another one. That was another one for the audience. Uh, um, Elephant gets scared away. And luckily does not touch you all as you stealth on past, riding low and slow and slow kinda. Um, and how long does this last for? 10 minutes, you
1
said?
hour.
1 hour. 1 hour. That's quite a while. Okay. And it's as long as you're concentrating, or yep. Okay.
Let me double
Okay.
check that it is concentration.
Okay. Yeah.
Pass without a trace. 1 action. Concentration up to an hour.
Okay.
I would like to note that we do not leave any tracks. We cannot be tracked
No
except by
tracks.
magical means. We
Okay.
leave no traces of our passing. We are
Wonderful.
like foxes in the night.
Luckily, or unluckily, this is quite a large city. Metrotropolis is the largest city in all of Akos. Akos mostly being a, uh, normal fantasy world. Uh, Most places you're using horses and carts and such. Metrotropolis is different though than the rest of the world. Metrotropolis is advanced. Modron technology has advanced Metrotropolis, but for years ahead of everyone else in the realm. Uh, but as such, the city has expanded quite a lot for miles and miles. Uh, it stretches uh, throughout the region, and so it is going to take quite a bit to get to the train station. You're not sure how fast the others are going. The convoy is going. Um uh but you ride for a bit, and then let's see what comes next.
Boy, we've been driving for a bit, mate.
Yeah, seems like.
Hopefully we
Ooh,
catch up to that convoy soon.
I got a little something for them.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Um so uh you come along at a steady pace, stealthing your way through, and suddenly uh you see a flashing light but no sirens this time, and traffic has seemed to slow to a crawl. Unfortunately, someone has passed, and when someone passes, there's a funeral, and when there's a funeral, there is a funeral procession. So you are going slow, very slow. What would you all like to do?
I hate to say it, but I think we need an alternate route.
And we got that navigation system in.
Does anyone have the trait navigation system?
No,
No
but
one
I do
has
have a
the trait
survival.
survival. You make a survival check for me.
Ooh, 21.
21.
Nat
21
20
survival.
and a plus one.
um so um you do know a way. However, it's going to be a bit of a detour. It seems like there's a lot of closed off roads right now. There's some construction and detours and such. It is going to take you a bit longer, and by the time you get around, your stealth will be worn off.
And I know this, right?
Yes.
Okay. He's going to get back on the sending stone. Let the living have the life and the dead be damned. And gun it. Boost right past the funeral procession.
Okay. So you're invoking boost. Let's see here. That is patches. Um, let's see. That's what patches' turn is going to be. Dantain, what are you doing to get past the funeral procession?
Jeff,
Oh,
play
oh,
something sweet.
boost is going to make some noise though, right?
I still get a plus 10 on my stealth.
You still get a oh, that is true. That is true. You'd still get a plus 10 on your stealth. So Dantain, what's your plan here?
He'll just look over to Jeff, be like, Jeff, play something sorrowful and something sweet, something that something that people will take into. Yeah. And Jeff Hers gets into some weird instruments, and then he has like a little piano, and he starts playing something soft and quiet as he just drives regularly. He just follows the four-wheeler, getting out of the lane and like driving on the
Okay.
shoulder or whatever. He doesn't have boost, but he'll go faster.
Yep. Okay.
Ooh, can I use my tires? Like my
Do what?
rugged tires trait, to like not be slowed down from having to be like kind of off road or whatever.
Oh, because are you going to go like onto the sidewalk?
Yeah, like kind of like on the side, like just
Yeah.
getting around them to just go forward.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
doesn't have
yeah.
a boost.
Yeah,
but-
you're no. The rugged tires make the sidewalk not decrease your speed.
Oh yeah. Then that's what
Yeah.
he does.
Yeah. For sure. Katrina.
Oh, I used agility on my last turn, didn't I?
Think so.
All right, so I can't.
Or
I think. Or
Yeah.
no, my last turn was my perception
Oh.
checks.
Oh, you're right. That was perception. So you do have agility again.
Right, so she's going to use her agility and try to weave through to catch up with the others.
Okay. Yeah,
Do you want
yeah.
a dex check for that?
No, because everything is going so slow,
Mhm.
just having the agility trait is going to get you through.
Okay.
And then Hoop.
All right, so a bit unorthodox bringing up the back. But since I'm in a much bigger vehicle than everyone else seems to be,
Mhm.
I'm gonna, if I can, I'm gonna use my. I would like to use my background trait as an investigator for official inquiry, and I'm gonna hold up my now no longer valid DSS Department of Simian Services badge out the window and be like, official pursuit out of the way, and just and try and use my authority, my perceived authority, to clear people out of my way so I can get past the funeral, and keep up with everyone else.
Okay. Sure. I like that. We'll let that work. It's because that's fun. So everyone invoked something in their character to work through this one. Um Patches is in the lead now because he did boost, so he's probably a little bit further ahead than everyone else. But the rest, the other three of you are just right behind, kinda. Downtain riding on sidewalks, and Katrina weaving in and out, and Hoop pretending he's actually someone. And you get past. Now, everyone, now I'm gonna need some stealth checks.
Just for my own brain to say, the song actually was not on a piano. Jeff pulled out a thing of bagpipes and started playing.
Oh, right, of course.
It's a funeral procession. Why not?
So Dantain,
That is a dirty 20.
dirty 20. Okay, Hoop,
Also a dirty 20.
also a dirty 20. Katrina,
27.
27, and Patches.
Well, they got dirty 20s. I got a whorish 30.
Oh my goodness. Wow, 30. Okay. You go past the funeral procession, and it seems that you don't think anyone's following you, but you're not quite sure. Um um However, the next street, once again, you ride on for a bit. Your stealth is half over now. But you still have 30 more minutes. And there's a marathon. There's a marathon being run. There's a whole slew of people running in the middle of the street. Just booking it. Everyone has a number on. It's going to be dangerous getting through here.
Look,
Not for
they got their
you, but
points
for the other
value on
people.
their back.
They... So, Dante, how are we getting through the marathon?
I think Dante would try to use Jeff as a way of like having him play something like an ice cream tune or whatever, and he's trying to get all the runners to like stop and start licking the honey off of his car.
Oh, okay. Okay. Some kind of charisma check. This is gonna be hard.
Okay,
This is gonna be
that's
real
fine.
hard.
I have no doubt this will fail. Oh yeah, that's an 8.
It's an 8. Okay. Um. No, that's not very good. In fact, you're gonna have disadvantage on your next stealth check
That's
because
fine.
you're making noise. Um. And then it goes on to, um, Patches. Are you gonna start racking up some points, Patches?
How far, like, how much marathon runners are there? Like, if there's a distance from beginning to end,
Um, there's probably a good 20 people.
Misty Step in front of them.
Oh yeah, you Misty Step right in front of them. You're good. You have teleported in front of them. Um, and then it goes on to Katrina.
So would it be an action to fold my bike and another action to unfold it?
What are you trying to do? You're just trying to fold it and unfold it?
Well, I had the thought of basically making a quick stop, folding the bike, crossing the runners, and then getting back on it. But if that's 2 actions,
Uh,
I'll have to think about
no,
that.
no. Well, are you folding and unfolding in the same round?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah,
Um,
she'll screech to a halt real quick, like basically sliding the tires, hit the button, let it fold up, pick it up, cross the runners, toss it on the ground, let it unfold, get back on, take off again.
okay, sure. You will fall behind everyone else.
Yeah,
To do that because you are getting off your thing.
I figured.
So everyone else is now in front of you. Um. And then Hoop.
Okay, so we've got marathon runners in the road. What are the sidewalks like? Are there a lot of
The
people on the
sidewalks.
sidewalks?
Yeah. The sidewalks are filled with cheerers on.
What's beyond the sidewalks? Are there buildings? What kind of buildings are these?
Buildings. Let's see. Buildings. A lot of residential, like apartment buildings, business buildings, office buildings, and such. There's a park across the way.
Is there a business building? Like, I assume everyone's like, I'm guessing everyone's out watching the marathons or the
Yes.
marathon. So, is there a
Yes.
business building that I'm fairly confident would be empty and that I could drive through cinematically to get
Sure.
around the marathon?
Sure.
Then
Yeah.
I will invoke my armor trait to get around that, and I
Okay.
will take this opportunity to point out because it hasn't come up before. But I took the mobile feat, so I don't care about difficult terrain. Um,
Oh. Okay. So you're gonna use mobile and armored.
mobile and armored, and I'm just going through the building.
That sure, you're invoking both of those. Both of those together, yeah, allow you to just ram right through the building.
So everybody else like gets around or speeds past the guys, and I just go off road and go through a building, just crashing
Yeah.
out the other side and falling back in line with everybody else.
That is wonderful. Okay, so building is being destroyed. However, Locke, doing that is going to invoke some less than ideal ability to stay stealthy. So you will have disadvantage on your next stealth check.
Okay.
Speaking of which, everyone make a stealth check.
Would I have fallen far enough behind to not be within the range?
No, you're
of...
still you're still in range. You're just lagging up behind. You'll find.
And so I will add my my proficiency bonus and the plus 10 onto that stealth check. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you want us to add proficiency too?
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, mine's a 35.
Oh wow, fun.
Mine is also 35.
Oh good.
30 or 24.
30?
No,
24. Okay.
It's just 24.
And somehow, despite having disadvantage, I managed to get one higher than I did last time. 21, and that's blackjack.
Nice. So everyone stays mostly stealthy, even though they've made some noise. Uh, uh, we'll see. We'll see where that lands us here in the future. But you're pretty confident. You don't have any lagger behinds yet. You have progressed pretty good distance now. In fact, uh, 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 it is a pretty straight road here that you can see. You definitely are starting to see the convoy. You see the flashing lights up ahead, but it just now turned to the right. So it's you can see that you're headed in the right direction for the convoy. However, you're still quite a bit of distance behind. So to get up, you're going to have to like make up some distance for sure. It looks like they're at a pretty good speed. Um uh and, now I'm going to need you to make one more stealth check.
Is this still at disadvantage, Dan?
Yes.
And do we still have the plus 10 from the pass without trace?
Yep. Cool. So Dante, what'd you get?
A 29.
Wow, 29 hoops.
25.
Okay, Katrina
25.
and Patches.
29.
Man, yep. That is a good spell right there. Keeping you all pretty stealthy, even though you are in vehicles that are probably making a ton of noise. But you know what? That's part of Furriest. Things are a little ridiculous. You know, that's what furry is all about. Um, and you make it quite a bit extra ways. Turning that corner, you see once again they're up ahead. And let's see what happens. What are we coming up to this time? Okay. So, uh, you're coming around you come around the corner, and right as you do so, a car zooms out in front of you with a tow cable. This was I made this part of the list before Locke even said it before. But behind that tow cable is a huge bank vault being drug throughout the streets. And that bank vault is swinging from side to side and being drug. Everyone make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, where am I at in the line?
You are second along with Dantain. Patches in front because he boosted.
Okay, so I'll let you figure out how this exactly works. But everyone within 10 feet of my car gets +2 to all saving throws.
For now, we'll say that everyone gets that +2.
All right, cool. Because I have Aura of Protection.
Cool. And I'm going to use one of my flashes of genius.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I get to add 4.
Do we get our proficiency bonus since we're in our
Yep.
cars?
Since you're in your car, you get proficiency bonus.
Okay.
Dantain.
26.
Okay. Hoop
22.
and Katrina
17 with everything added.
and Patches.
30.
30. Wow.
No.
Okay.
40.
Oh, 40. 40. Wow. How ridiculous. So we have one person that definitely failed.
Question, good DM.
Yes.
Is this considered an attack?
It is a saving throw, so no.
Yeah. Okay.
I got a question for Lynn.
Mhm.
Did you use your your cunning evasion? It's a dex check.
Oh, it's a dex save, yeah. But yeah,
Oh wait, never mind. That's only reduces damage. I
Yeah,
thought
that
we
only
had one that dex check.
yeah, cunning evasion only reduces makes you take no damage if you
That's right.
if it would be half damage normally. But what I was going to ask Dan is, can I invoke my vehicle's agility to gain advantage on this one, since it's
Yes.
dexterity based?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's a much better roll. Okay, now I'm starting with a 17. So adding the, let's see, 19, 1, and then and I used a flash of genius, which would make it 29.
29. Okay. Wonderful. Yeah, everyone is able to evade. That was good. You were about to get slapped by a bank vault right there. But you used your
Figured.
reaction. You used your agility to dodge out of the way. Now the group has a choice. Well, each of you have a choice, really. You can keep on going at the current speed you're going, and but you'll be in danger of that bank vault hitting you. Or you can slow down and lose some ground on your pursuit.
Do you want us to go in order, or how do you want to?
You can. Well, you can talk to each other. I don't know if you wanted to talk or whatnot.
Patches is going to go. He's going to risk
Oh,
the bank
yeah.
vault.
Give me a second. I'll clear a path, and I'm gonna if everyone's cool with that, I'm gonna I'll tell them I'll catch up to them. I want to use my speed boost to blast past the bank vault and get in front of them. I want to fire off my tow cable into the bank vault, and then I'm going to take the next hard right turn that I can and try and drag the bank vault and the vehicle with me out of their path.
Well, let's see. We'll go with Patches first. What does Patches want to do?
Yeah, Patches gonna go for it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
He's a
You're gonna
go-lucky
boost.
kind of guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're gonna try to boost past him.
Yep.
Okay. Make a dexterity saving throw.
So that's a nat 20 on the dice, plus 9 for my dex, so that's 29, plus 4 for my proficiency, so that's 33, plus 2 for being near uh, hoop, 35.
35. Yeah, you make your way through real easy, boosting right past them. So, we have currently our order is Patches, Bank Vault, Hoop, Dantane,
I'm sorry,
Katrina.
that's 40 something. I did math wrong.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's
Good.
40 something, but yeah.
Yeah. Then it is Patch. No, that was Patches. That. Oh, I'm sorry, Dantane. I missed you. You should have been first. But anyhow, your turn.
Dante will just since Hobbs, or sorry, since Hoop said over the radio that he's gonna clear a path, he's gonna slow down a little bit just so that he can get ahead of everybody. He's gonna look at Jeff and be like, "Jeff, I think you had a great radio and everything, but I really want to use my boost. So if you could just take care of that, that'd be great." And Jeff will get over the back seat, and he's gonna try and start scraping off the honey from the boost stuff, so we can actually get my boost going again.
Okay. Okay. Sure. That's gonna take him around, but once that's done, next round you'll have a boost again.
Hell yeah!
And then Katrina.
Having heard Hoops say he's going to try and clear this vault, Katrina's going to hang back just a little bit, give him some space, let him do his thing, because she really doesn't want to get hit with that thing. She's on a motorcycle.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Hoop, you're doing your maneuver, right? You're boosting
Yep.
past.
I'm
I
boosting
need you to make a
past.
dexterity saving throw.
All right. That's an 18 plus 2 from my my aura. So that's a dirty 20 plus 3 from my dex save plus 4 from my proficiency, so that is a 27 total.
Okay, yeah, you get on past it. You're up there with Patches, and now you're so that was your action and your bonus action. What you're now doing? You're invoking your grappling hook, right?
Yes,
Your-
I wanna hit it with the tow cable, and then take a hard right to try and yank it.
Okay. Make
With
an
me.
attack roll to see if you can hit with that tow cable.
Okay. That'll be a 19 plus 5, 24 to hit.
24 to hit. Yes, that does hit. So you got it. You got it hooked. You got it hooked. Okay. And then next turn you'll be able to do your shtick. Going on. There is no actual. Let's see here. As long as you want to stay where you're at in line, and aren't trying to go any further or back. The next round will be smooth sailing for those who want to do nothing. Keep going in the current order. Um, so Dantane, your speed boost is back online. Are you wanting to do anything? Are you wanting to speed boost past, or are you going to stay where you are and keep safe from that bank vault?
He's gonna maintain the speed that he's got. He'll pat Jeff on the back after Jeff's looking very like sweaty and half sticky
Yeah,
from scraping off.
Jeff isn't going to be able to do any of his bardic stuff for 2 rounds.
That's completely fair. He
You're not gonna
understands.
have you're not gonna have music going.
It's fine. Tate understands. He just asked the radio to go clean the back of the car. So yeah, he's just gonna maintain speed and just maintain to wait till this bank vault gets cleared out of the way, and then he'll boost up.
Yep. Patches, are you keeping speed?
Close am I to the convoy?
You are quite a bit of ways. You're, let's see, where are we? You're about 8. Well, to get up to them, trying to think of that in feet. You like 10 car lengths.
Hold on, I need to see the distance of Misty Step. I think it's only 30 feet. Yeah, it's only 30 feet. I will do the Misty Step to get me 30 feet closer.
Okay, so you are going to keep going up. You're going to go trying to close the distance using. Yeah. Okay.
So I got a plan.
Oh, interesting. Then it is Hoop's turn. Where are we going?
Okay, so am I next to the other car with the tow cable at this point?
You're in front of it.
I'm in front of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so as I'm preparing to make the turn, can I like let off the gas a little bit, get next to him, slam my spiked shields into his tires, and then take a hard right? So make an attack, and then take my movement to go hard right and yank him and the bank vault behind me out of the path of everybody else.
Sure. Make a strength attack roll. Yeah.
All right. That is 8, 27, and plus my proficiency bonus if that counts for this. So
Oh yeah, it does.
yeah. So that would be 26, 31 to hit.
Okay. Yeah. You hit it. And it the tow cable disconnects. It goes and slams into a fire hydrant. Fire hydrant goes erupting in water. And you now have a bank vault towed behind you.
Okay, I'm going to take a hard right and get off the path and let them pass.
Okay, sure. It's off the path, and now Dante and Katrina can pass on their turn. But that becomes Dante's turn actually.
As soon as the bank vault clears, he's just gonna look to Jeff, gives him a thumbs up, slams his boost button, and takes off.
Okay. Wonderful. Dante boosts up. Dante is now basically Hoop has squeeved the vault off to the side, so now you're basically just now passing the vault, Dante. Patches.
Oop.
Okay, so how far am I now?
9 car lengths.
In front of them, spike growth.
Spike growth. Okay, wait, read me this.
The ground in a 20-foot radius centered on a point within range, which is 150 feet, becomes difficult terrain for the duration. When a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels.
Oh,
the
wow.
transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. Any creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast must make a wisdom perception check against your spell DC to recognize the terrain as hazardous before entering.
Wow. Okay, what was the DC on noticing?
13. Wisdom 13.
Okay, so um, and it's a 30-foot radius. You said
20-foot radius.
20-foot radius. Okay, so the there is the convoy is basically constructed of a few police vehicles. These are ground police vehicles. They're not the orb ones at this time. There are police cars basically, Modron police cars. So they have a face on the front of the car, as Modrons do. Um, and then there is a larger, basically like armored vehicle. The larger armored vehicle, so it's obvious that he must have noticed what was going on in front because he turns down an alley. However, the police cars don't realize this, uh, and they go zooming past the armored convoy, turning to the right, and the police cars running over these spiked. How much damage do they take?
6.
6 points of damage. Okay,
Oh,
they're
wait, hold on. Let me double check that. I don't know if my spell, if I get magic modified to that or not.
Yeah. How many
Uh,
feet over the spell area are they traveling? Because it's 2d4 for
yeah,
every
it's
5 feet.
it's
oh.
6 points of damage for every 5 feet they go.
Okay, so they all take 24 damage. And it seems like their wheels have popped.
That's not the
So
plan I
they're
have, but it worked.
uh, so yeah, we'll do that. Um, it does seem like they have turned around though. They kind of like they go over, their wheels pop, and then they make a big U-turn, and they are now facing you all. Um, and it goes on to Katrina.
Can I see where the convoy turned to head?
You can.
All right.
However, it's quite a bit farther up than you.
Okay. I was just wondering if she'd be able to see it.
Yeah. Mhm.
In that case, she's going to head in that direction where the convoy turned.
Okay.
So she'll travel however far she can on that turn.
Mhm. Yep. You move up.
Um,
You're right behind Dante.
all right. Yeah, I think that's going to be her turn this round.
Okay. Then it goes on to Dante.
What? Wait, I'm
I'm sorry, Hoop.
her.
Hoop. Hoop.
Yeah.
Hoop.
Oh, okay,
Hoop was
cool.
all.
So
Keep on. Let's go right over.
I turned right, and I'm dragging a vault behind me.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take then I'm gonna take a left to get back in a parallel path to what we were going before.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start gunning it towards. I don't know that uh, that the armored vehicle has taken a right, but um, that might put it directly in my path now that I'm a couple blocks over
Yeah.
and coming up. So I'm going straight down the thing. In fact, in an effort to um, would I know of anything that Vin Weasel always keeps on his person that he might still have on him? I don't know, like a gaudy cross necklace on a chain. Um,
Oh, for sure. For sure.
um, can I cast locate object
Mhm.
to attempt to sense that object so I have a good idea, like not only where the vehicle is, but um, where he is in the vehicle as I'm
Yes.
trying to work my way back to where they
Absolutely.
are. That's what
Absolutely.
I'm doing then.
Go for it.
All right. So I have cast locate object. So when I am within, what is it, 1,000 feet? Yes, when I'm within 1,000 feet of the object, I will know where it is and exactly which direction it is from me.
Okay. Yeah. 1,000 feet?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's that way. It's straight.
Okay.
You. In
Okay.
fact, as soon as you see it, your a beacon is just like, yeah, it's right up there. It's straight ahead.
I've got the GPS tracker going, now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Basically, yeah,
So
that's
you do have the GPS trait now.
it's just mystical, yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, so I'm gonna try and I want to try and uh, battering ram the front end of that armored vehicle, like T-boning it if I can
Oh,
angle my way that way.
it's still pretty
Well,
far up there.
I know, but I'm gonna try and set my path so that I come in at that T-bone
Okay.
to try and take the vehicle out from the side.
Yeah,
Since I
yeah.
left my friends, I'm going to try and come in at the last second,
Right.
uh, just when they think that they can't catch the guy. That's my plan. Cinematic.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. And that brings us up to the top of the round on Dante.
So the cops are coming at us now. The
Yes.
convoy is turned. Okay. I've already boosted. Dante's gonna look to Jeff and be like, "Watch this," and he's gonna hit another button. This time like in the middle of his steering wheel. And I'm gonna use his trait, his magic missiles trait. 7th level. Just firing all of them bucket. Using every single charge on my beautiful thing. It is a 7th level magic missile, I think is how this works. Hang on.
Are you
It's
directing all
3.
of them at one?
Oh, no, I get one more dart for every above and it casts 3, so 3 that would be, hang on. So 1st level, 2nd level, 3rd level, 4th level, 5th level, 6th level, 7th level. So there's 9 darts. How many cops are in front of me?
3.
Just 3 each.
3 each? Okay, roll.
They each take. Oh, sweet. That's 5 damage per dart, so 15 damage to each of the cars. It's just force damage, so it's just like green flying force. Also, there's an oink that happens right before they fly out of the nose.
Of course, of course. Okay. They seem pretty beat up. They are still there. They are. They look like they are getting weapons ready. But their cars are a bit dinged up. From your magic missiles. Patches.
All right. Let me find it here. Nice. Patches is going to take the hand that he uses his brake for to reach down and grab the crossbow that's mounted inside the bear skull.
Yeah.
There's 3 police cars in front of me, right?
Yep.
I fire and cast Conjure Barrage.
Oh, what does this do?
You a non-magical weapon or ammunition in the air create a cone of identical weapons that shoot forward and then disappear. Each creature in a 60-foot cone must succeed on a dexterity saving throw of 13. A creature takes 3d8 damage on failed or half as much on successful.
Okay. How much damage?
11 each.
11 damage. Okay. One of them goes down and goes and seems to be out of commission. The other two seem to be readying to return fire. And that means it is Katrina's turn.
Out of curiosity, how far away from me are they?
Probably a good 120 feet.
Okay, so that changes up what I was thinking about doing. Let's see. All
Jay's
right,
about to get
so
fucked.
huh?
I said Patches is about to get fucked. My armor class sucks.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's my next question is Patches between Katrina and where these guys are.
Yes.
That's
Mhm.
what I thought. So I don't want to do that. It's ranges. They're too far away for most of the things I have prepared. Oh. Well, not all of them. Oh, what the hell? DC 16 dexterity save for the two that are upright still because I'm going to throw a fireball at them.
Full damage.
Well, I gotta get my hand out from under the cat. Sorry.
Roll not all ones.
Yeah, hopefully.
That's
8d6
basically
plus.
it.
Oh, that one fell off the table. No, don't go chase. She's gonna go chasing the die. All right, so let's see. That's 22, 28.
Oh, yeah.
28 points.
There are now 3 burning cars as these Modron fade from this world and back to the plane of law.
So Fireball has a blast radius. Am I within said radius?
I would have tried to drop it just
No.
behind them to make sure he wasn't.
No. Yeah, you're definitely not in that radius.
Cool.
That was my hope. Sorry.
Okay. That was Katrina's turn. Hoop.
Yeah, I'm still angling my way towards
Yep.
the convoy.
And you still have this bank vault behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's gonna slow your movement just a hair.
All right, then I'll cut it loose.
Cutting it loose. Bank vault is now here. Cutting
Okay,
loose, so you're moving at full speed now.
Yeah, I still have locate object. I can find it later if we really want it.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
I have a thing that I can think. Do I feel like I'll catch up to the convoy or to the armored vehicle within the next minute or so?
Not unless you start doing something to gain ground. At
Okay.
normal speed, it's going to basically just keep on it being ahead of you.
Okay, well then I will I'll start using boost as often as I can.
Okay. You didn't use it last turn, did you? Or did you?
I used it the turn that I caught the bank vault, so no, I did not
So
use it
no.
last. So I will boost
So
this
you're gonna
round.
use it. Okay. Sure.
Yeah, and I'll wait till I'm a little closer before I activate.
Mhm.
So yeah, so that's all I'm doing this turn. I cut the bank vault loose and I activate boost.
Okay. And then it becomes Well, I was going to the Modron were going to fire on you. However, they're now on fire and rubble, so I guess I don't get to attack. Which means it's Dante's turn.
He's gonna come over the setting. So, oi, anybody got eyes on that convoy?
I can see it, right?
It turned down. You were just facing off with the cops. It turned down an alley. So you cannot see it currently.
Do I know which way it turned?
You do.
Which way did it turn?
To the right.
Bust to the right up here.
All
I'm
right
not
then.
talking like you.
I don't know. All right then. Let's get. No, look at Jeff. Let's hit it. And then
I've got eyes on, and I then give the location based on the GPS magic spell I have going.
Yeah. Good.
Dante will whip his car to in the direction. Is there any way that I could use like the dash action in my car simulated by me putting my foot to the ground in my car and then also hitting boost?
Let's see. You can use so normally on normal terrain you just keep on going, right?
Mhm.
You can do some kind of action to do that. However, it comes at a risk. So you're going to have to use something to do that. You could use a strength check by really forcing that pedal down to the metal. You could use some kind of know-how to take a shortcut of some weird variety.
Is there a way that I could make my car lighter?
Lighter? How?
Yeah, so it goes. Just push Jeff out the car. He's covered in honey. He'll stick to the ground. He won't roll. He'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah. You can lighten your load. You can lighten your load by tossing Jeff out.
Cool. He's gonna look at Jeff. He's like, "You're a good radio, Jeff, but I gotta save family." And he's gonna Jeff out the car.
Poor Jeff.
You could just do that. That's part of your load. You could just lighten your load for free, kind of doing that. Just and
Perfect.
Jeff goes tumbling down into a heap in the corner. Unfortunately, poor Jeff.
And the bard.
Did you have boost too?
Down.
Did you have boost?
Yes, he wants to push Jeff out of the car and then slam his hand on the boost to go faster and try and make up this ground.
Okay. That was you were here. Okay. Okay, Patches.
I'm gonna have to boost, trying to catch up. Gotta
Yep.
get eyes on for my plan.
Yep. And Katrina?
Using my intellect, is there any way I could discern the quickest path to where the vehicle was, the location of the vehicle that we were given?
Go ahead and make an insight check.
Okay.
Or an intelligence check of some sort.
Okay.
You're whatever you want to.
10 plus 5, and I'm going to use a flash of genius. So that'll make that 19.
19. Okay. 19. Unfortunately, you think you might have had something, but you're not quite sure. There's not really other than just going down one of these alleys. There's nothing that's going to help you get any closer necessarily.
Okay. Then she will just head down the alley that she knows.
Yeah. But you can get down that alley, and then after you're down that alley, you turn. You see in front of you. Yeah. Let's see here. No, he's not there yet. You see Hoop way down the way. He's about halfway between you and the convoy.
Okay.
And then it becomes Katrina Hoop's turn.
All right. So I can't boost this round. How close am I to the armored vehicle at this point?
About 80 feet.
80. That won't work.
Hey, Dan,
Yep.
after Hoop's turn, can we take a break?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna attempt to slow that armored vehicle down. I'm going to move to the ballista and take a shot at the back tires on the armored vehicle.
Okay. So that means you're going to change seats. You're not going to be able to drive now, right? Or how do you?
I'm a paladin, and you said the car could be my steed, so technically the
Oh,
car doesn't need me to drive it.
that's right. I forgot about that.
It can just
You're right.
do it.
Yep.
Because I can
It is your
communicate with
steed.
my car.
Forgot about that one. You're right.
So I just get out of the driver's seat and climb into the swivel gunner seat and bring the ballista around, and I'm going to thing I can do for this. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna, as a bonus action, I want to use insightful fighting, which means that we make a contested roll, which
Oh,
is
okay.
my deception versus your no, I'm sorry, it's my insight versus your deception. So I guess the deception of the driver of the vehicle.
Here, these DM dice.
Let it flow through you. Feel the hatred.
So that's a 26 for me.
Well, even with stuff, it doesn't matter because my die roll was a 5. So even with my extra stuff.
Okay, so insightful fighting is my bonus action. Means that I get to use sneak attack even in a situation where I wouldn't normally have sneak attack.
Oh, good.
And then I'm gonna fire off the ballista and oh wait, no, no, fine, I already did it. I was gonna say I could have just used steady aim to give myself advantage, but oh well. Anyway, live and learn next time. So I will make my attack roll.
Yep, go for it.
And that's going to be 27 to hit.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that hits.
And so that will, and I'm gonna go ahead and since I hit, I will pump a 3rd level divine smite into that.
Okay.
So that is D8, 2d8, ballista. It does D10. Sorry, folks. It's also new.
Yeah, it's not too often that you have to look up ballista damage.
Sorry, that's 3d10 from the. See what that looks like. Oh, and 2d6 for the sneak attack. So that is 10, 20, 31, 40 points of damage to
40?
to the tires of that vehicle.
40 points of damage. Wow. That's a good amount of damage there. And we will see what happens with that when we come back in 10 minutes.
Oh, I used my extra attack to reload the ballista.
Oh, sure. So we'll be back in 10. And we're back. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for staying tuned while we are getting all of our drinks and stuffs. And we are back. What just happened? Let's see. Hoop just did 40 damage to the wheel of the convoy that is carrying Vin Weasel. 40 damage is a good amount of damage. It's quite a good amount of damage. However, this is an armored convoy. It slows it, and its wheel is kind of flopping a little, but it's still going. It's still going. So you might be able to catch up to it now, but it's gonna be a few turns. So we go back to the top of the round with Dantain, the Pigman.
Dante Pigman will silently shed a single tear as he continues to maintain his very fast speed, having pushed out his radio on the previous turn.
Yep.
But yeah, that's
Yeah.
his.
You used boost last turn, right?
Yep. So I think this turn, maybe the tires, if he needs to, if the terrain is really like weird, to having to like activate his rugged tires. But if not, he's just gonna keep putting the putting the pedal to the metal, so he can catch up to that convoy.
Okay. So you move as much as you can move. That's there. And then patches.
Do I see the convoy?
You turn down, so yes, you do see the convoy.
How far away is it?
90 feet.
5th level fireball.
Oh.
So that's a Dex 15 save.
Goodness gracious.
If you're looking for sympathy, you'll get none from me.
Yeah, I know.
And AMS on the dice. $32 points of damage.
Woo! It flame erupts it, but it quickly snuffs out. As this armored convoy is a tough motherfucker.
So since that was my attack action,
Yeah,
can I still use a movement action?
sure.
Can I use my boost?
Yeah. You hop past Hoop, and they're now right in front of Hoop. And
Should high five and fast.
yeah. Which brings us on to Katrina.
All right, she'll keep heading in that direction, trying to get to where she can see the convoy. And she will talk to everybody over the sending stones. If if any of you can get close enough to get the door open, I can get within range. I can get them out of there.
Would you like to try any crazy checks to see if you can catch up?
Can she try her agility?
Sure.
Sure. All right. You just want that like dex check like last time?
Yeah.
At 18 plus. So with proficiency, that's 24.
24. Okay. You're able to like there's a board that's kind of placed on a fence, and you're able to drive your motorcycle up that board over the fence, giving yourself basically a shortcut. Um and you get up right with everyone else. You're right behind Hoop now.
Nice.
Basically in line with Dantain, except for Dantain still has to. Anyway, you're basically right with Dantain.
All right.
Uh, and now. I have never rolled so many 3s and 5s in my life.
It's being a DM. I don't know what it is.
These dice roll pretty well with Garbo. I mean,
Maybe you need to talk to them, Miss Garbo.
guys, come on, roll better. I don't know.
And are you familiar with the concept that once a die has chosen the character, you cannot use that die for anything but that character?
Anyhow, however unsuccessful they are, they still have come into view of all of you. Between all of you and the convoy are 2 vehicles. One is a motorcycle with a secondary pod thing, a sidecar, a motorcycle with a sidecar. The other one is what looks to be like a hatchback, I guess. Yeah, a hatchback. Uh, and you can see small figures driving them. They are trimmed with gold and are emblazoned with lots of gemstones. You all will recognize these as the Glitter Gold Gang. They are your arch rivals. A gnome gang that you have foiled time and time again. And your only thought is they must be after Vin Weasel, because because he knows the location of your last big score. And there's only one thing that the Glitter Gold Gang loves more than everything else, and it's a big score. Uh, so uh, they have moved in between. They have not yet done anything. They just kind of come in from 2 alleys right into view of you all. And it goes on to Dantain.
Oi, is that gold glitter gang people up there?
Copy that. 10-4.
Well, fuck that. Um, literally, I want to drive up to the one that is in the motorcycle
Mm-hmm.
and then throw a net over him. Because I
Okay,
have that in my car.
They are between you and the convoy. They're a little bit further up than you.
Okay.
So you could. Do you have boost this turn?
So I believe last turn is when I used my boost.
You did.
However,
yeah.
if since this car is an extension of myself, I would like to use my action to like get up to them. And then I would like to action surge to throw the net over the motorcycle guy.
Ooh. Okay, so you can move up as much as you can. Throwing the net is going to be a little bit tough because you're not going to be able to get all the way up to them. They're going at pretty good speed too. But you can throw it and try to get it onto them if you want. You're behind him.
Yeah. If the idea is that he's gonna throw it so that it either catches them or something, it's
Mhm.
gonna do something to them to be catastrophic, and their car gets fucked up,
Right.
or they
right,
get
right.
fucked up.
Go ahead and make an attack roll for me.
All right, here we go. Little net powers. If my technology will load. Okay, net. Here we go. Da-na-na-na. Oh, that is a 22.
22. Oh man. Okay. Well, they have a net on them. That's going to make it harder for them to drive. We'll see what happens on their turn when they make a handling check to see if they can stay on track.
Okay. Because
Um,
what it means is if they're hit by it, they are
Nope.
restrained.
Oh, they're restrained. Okay.
That's just like what the net does. Like that's just what like
Yeah.
a net does.
Yeah. Yeah. That means. Does that mean they can't move?
I believe so. Let me
Believe
double
so.
check this beautiful thing. I can look at the restrained condition is a restrained creature's speed becomes 0 and it cannot benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage and the creature's
Okay.
attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has
Wow.
disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay. They're not going to be able to move next turn then, because vehicles are extensions of yourself in this world. At least for this campaign, little one shot. So, they're gonna be falling behind.
Oh yeah.
And then it goes on to Pat. Oh, yeah,
Did I get skipped? Because I haven't had a turn since we got back from break.
that's because
Back from break starts with top of the order, which was Patrick.
yeah, that was
Okay.
that we haven't gotten to
Okay, I thought. All right, my bad.
No,
My bad.
Patrick
Don't
was the
mind me.
first one. Yep.
Okay.
Patches.
Close am I to the hatchback? Am I within 30 feet?
Yes.
Patches will hit the cruise control on his quad to keep it going, raise his hands. What have I become? And cast fear.
Ooh. Okay.
You protect a phantasmal each image of the creature's worst fear. Must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, drop whatever it's holding, and become frightened for the condition.
Wow.
While frightened, the
Okay.
creature must take the dash action and move away from you by the safest available route on each of its turns, unless there is nowhere to move. If the creature ends its turn in a location where it doesn't have line of sight of you, it can make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Let's see. What's the saving throw?
13. Ustad don't fuck me. Everybody else says it. So
Yeah. Ustad did not fuck you. Well, he fucked me, I guess. So he's afraid of you. Uh, uh, uh I guess luckily.
my hope is that the
Mhm.
fear will cause him to do something irrational and take like a right turn or something to get the fuck out the way.
Oh, okay, right. Correct. Okay, so, we'll see what he does on his turn. I'm going to put an R on this guy and a feared on that guy. Okay. Well, that means it's Katrina's turn.
All right. Katrina's going to keep heading toward the convoy. Are there
Yep.
any other glitter gold vehicles?
Make a perception check.
All right. $17.
17. Let's see. You know that there is at least one more behind you.
Behind me. But my action was the perception check, right?
No, you don't. Well, yeah, but you still moved. You did the action. Now you can still do traits if you want.
I also have bonus action.
Yep, and bonus action.
How close behind me is the Glitter Gold Gang's vehicle?
He looks like they are just in the alleyway that you just passed.
Okay, he's not following behind me. We passed him.
He's coming. He's coming behind you. Yeah.
Okay, how close to me is he? Like, what's the
Oh
distance between
goodness.
us?
Probably he's within 30 feet.
He's within 30 feet. Okay. Well, that's too far away for that. Right? Yeah, that's too far away for that. Well, that might not work out after all. Okay, he's too far away.
No.
For that one. And I don't think I have any bonus action spells. Okay. In that case, no, I can't ready a bonus action. So nope, I guess that's it.
Oh, okay. In that case, it's Hoop's turn.
Okay, I did not boost last turn, so I will boost this turn.
Okay. You are now
and
right with your movement. You are right behind the Glitter Gold gangs, the hatchback and the motorcycle.
then I'm going to no. All right, I'm gonna I assume that being right behind them, like, I'm almost kind of aiming down because I'm much higher than they are. So I'm gonna take my ballista and I'm going to attempt to like fire down in through the hatchback to try and like pin their vehicle to the ground and keep going.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna bonus action steady aim.
Okay.
And then I'm going to I will throw a so that will give me advantage on the attack roll. And then we'll see what happens after attack. Ballista. And that is a 16 the 27 to hit.
Oh, that hits for sure.
And I'm sorry, that math was wrong. That is a 26 to hit. And so then I will add sneak attack and a first level divine smite to the attack. So that will be 3d10, d8, 2d6.
That's a lot of dice.
Yes. Paladin rogues, guys. Paladin rogues. So that is 12, 11 is 3. Uh, 33 points of damage.
33 points of damage to the hatchback.
To the hatchback.
Okay. Wonderful. So that becomes the Glitter Gold gang's turn and the convoy. Convoy keeps on moving on. It does seem to be slower though because the one wheel's kind of damaged.
Oh, and I use my extra attack, by the way, to reload the ballista.
Right. The hatchback stops, and two gnomes get out and book it down an alleyway. The one that's restrained basically comes to a stop, and let's see, you're right behind that one. So Patches, the one that's restrained, basically is right in front of you now. You're about to like crash into it at this point because it just came to a stop.
Nice.
And then out from the alleyway behind, you noticed it, but you weren't quite sure what it was. But it was apparently a grounded air vehicle, Katrina, as it comes flying out. It's basically a little like carriage with two spinning rotors spinning around in the air, kind of letting it hover around behind you. It comes out.
Can't wait for that 3 and the 5 for him to roll.
Nah, I finally rolled a good number.
That was the Garbo voice.
Yeah. I'm guessing a 23 hits.
Yeah, both me and my vehicle, even if I put my shield
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Take 14 damage as a whirling saw blade comes spinning out from it and lodges itself in the rear of your vehicle.
Okay. It's like stuck in my back fender.
Yeah, exactly. And that means it becomes Dante's turn.
Is everything all right back there?
No, these assholes are fucking up my bike.
That's not good. Somebody take care of that. I'm gonna go ahead with the mission. And he's just gonna boost and keep going. Try to catch up to the convoy.
Okay, you are right up there with Hoop. You're right up there with Hoop.
Cool.
And then it becomes Patch's turn. Patches. Right in front of you is Hoop and Dante and a restrained motorcycle.
Teleport.
With
Misty Step.
teleport right in front.
30 feet.
Wonderful. You got up real right. Now you are right next to the hatchback that has been abandoned.
So
And then yep.
That was my movement and trait. I get.
Yep.
So I would like to since I know that there's something behind us,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to grab another jar of blasting powder, another jar of alchemical fire. Up
Make
into
an
the
attack
air.
roll. Yep.
Oh yeah.
That'll be
Oh my
31.
goodness. Yeah, that hits. So roll some damage with critical.
That will be 50 points of damage, good sir.
Holy moly.
Wow.
Holy moly. It seems like it's fluttering. It's barely staying up. But it is up.
I have a
Yep.
question about that actually.
Yep.
Where's my character? We add our proficiency bonus. Okay, then that would be 52 points of damage.
Oh, not to damage, only to D20 rolls.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then 50 points of damage.
Yeah. Patches Katrina.
All right. The pilot or the vehicle behind me needs
Yep.
to make a DC 16 Constitution save.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. And that's another 4.
Oh, good. So he takes 15 points of thunder damage as I'm setting off a shatter.
Oh man. Okay. The contraption just breaks into a billion pieces. And this little gnome just comes tumbling down and rolls into a crumpled pile.
Katrina's just going to flip him off as she keeps going. She'll keep heading
Of
toward the
course.
convoy.
Yep.
Time you say
Hammers
that,
up.
the song goes through my head, and the gnomes come tumbling down, and the gnomes.
That's what those assholes get for scratching my paint.
Everything okay, Dan?
Yeah, I'm just checking something.
Didn't better remember where this. Oh, what is this voice I just started doing? Never mind. I was gonna say something. I forget because I forgot the voice.
Okay. So, uh uh Fontaine. So, coming up to your turn, Fontaine.
Wouldn't it be
Right in
Hoop's
front of
turn?
you.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna
Trina just
say
went.
I'm right
I'm
after
sorry,
Katrina,
Hoop.
right?
So Hoop. My
Okay,
apologies.
no worries.
Same circumstance. Different person. Right in front of you is Patches next to a broken down hatchback. Additionally, you just now notice that it might be hard to go past them because on the other side, right next to them, there's a couple people lifting with a rope, and apparently someone is getting a piano delivered because a piano is getting lifted up into a building. Um, so you're either gonna wreck into a hatchback, or wreck into a couple people moving a piano, or ramming into Patches. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna take the hatchback
You're gonna just
because
ram right through it?
I've got battering rams affixed to the front of my car,
That is true.
and I'm gonna use the armored trait of my vehicle
Okay.
to not care,
Oh,
and just
sure,
drive
sure,
through the
sure,
hatchback.
sure, 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 sure.
Um,
So,
Han, Han Solo going through the explosion style.
yeah, yeah. Make me a Constitution check.
Okay.
With
Check or
advantage.
save? Check or save?
Check.
That is an 18
Uh-huh.
plus thing and proficiency. Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that'd be 18 plus 7 is 25. Oh,
Ooh,
you said
yeah.
advantage. I didn't
You
even roll with advantage, but no, it's still 18.
you plow right on through. However, plowing on through, that hatchback's got to go somewhere, and that hatchback is going into the piano movers. You
Okay.
busted on through. You're fine. However, Dantain is right behind you. Dantain, I need a dexterity saving throw.
Dantain
Of
plus
course.
2, because you're within my aura, I believe.
Sounds
Yes.
so kinky.
Is he having to avoid a falling piano cartoon style?
Uh-huh.
Perfect.
You said saving throw with advantage.
No, just a
Or
saving
no,
throw.
just-
Just a dexterity
gotcha.
saving throw. You get a +2
And
from
proficiency
the
bonus.
aura. Yeah, and proficiency bonus.
That is a 13.
Ooh, ouch. Okay.
Wait.
Uh,
Oh no, it wouldn't be like that. Never mind.
you take 15 bludgeoning damage as a piano falls on you. Additionally, you have a disadvantage on all speaking checks. Any spells you cannot cast spells that require a verbal component due to piano keys falling out of your teeth.
Man, that's really good. It's incredible. He does like the
Uh,
goofy look to the kid, like he adjusts his mirror and he sees like the piano keys in his mouth. He's like,
yep.
perfect.
Uh, that was Hoop's turn. Dante made his save, but it is his turn now.
He's just gonna spit the piano keys out of his mouth, and I don't think I used boost last turn, so he's gonna boost this turn.
Okay. Okay. Wonderful. And then it goes on to Patch's turn.
Close am I?
Was that?
How close am I to the convoy?
10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet.
I was 30 feet last time. Because I thought, oh, okay, 50 feet, fine.
I think it was from something else. No, you were 30 feet from
From the helicopter thingy.
the helicopter. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I will boost.
Boost. You okay? So Hoop moves up. Dante moves up to Hoop. Patches swoops by Hoop. You're just kind of going over faster in between. And that was Patches. We go on to Katrina.
Hold on, I'm not finished. How close
Oh,
am I
I'm
now
sorry.
after I boost?
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
10, 20, 30 feet.
30 feet.
Yes.
Does the shit I throw have the same distance as my ranged attacks?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Blasting powder, alchemist fire.
Yeah.
At the convoy. Yes. Fuck. It's another
Damn,
nat
dude.
20. Like I said, when I'm a player, my dice love me. When I'm a
Yeah.
DM, that is 40 points of damage.
40 points of damage. It is going slow, but it's still going. Goes on to Patches. Now it's Katrina's turn. Sorry.
Remember, baby, if you can get it to where I can see him, get the doors open. I can get him.
I'm trying, love. I'm trying.
All right. She's going to keep heading toward the convoy. There's nothing else around her right now, right?
So right now you're swooping past the you're right next to the restrained gnomes, the motorcycle one. And right in front of you is the crashed hatchback.
All right. Should go around it.
Yep.
That wouldn't be hard to avoid. Since
No,
this
no,
distance
those aren't hard
far.
to avoid. Yeah.
All right. And how far am I from the convoy right now?
10, 20, 30, 60 feet away.
60 feet from the convoy. I would like to cast grease under the tires of the convoy.
Deal.
All right. So it needs to make a DC 16 dexterity save. Let's see what happens.
Well, that's a 2. So even with stuff,
All right. Well, if it
even
was
with stuff.
if it was a person, it would fall prone. So I
Well,
will
see,
let
it's not a person, so it's not going to fall prone, but it
Right.
definitely is going to. The driver is going to have to make a maneuverability check, to see if he can. But he's definitely at a disadvantage.
That's what I was gonna say. Since it's a person would fall prone, but since it's not, I will leave it to you how you want to handle that.
Yeah, and he rolled a 2, so it is crashing. Um, uh, it slides, uh, and crashes into a light post.
Sweet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's fun. That's Katrina. Hoop.
Okay, so I know where Vin is inside the truck because of my locate objects.
Yes.
So I want to aim at one of the. I assume there are back doors. There are doors that lead into the area that
Yes.
he's being held in.
Yep.
I want to aim at those doors, um, in a way that I'm not aiming at where he is inside, since I know where he's inside.
Sure.
And I'm going to try
Sure.
and bust the doors open. And as
Okay.
I'm about to do that over the radio, I say, "All right, I'm about to open this can. Katrina, get ready." And I am going to bonus action steady aim, and I am going to fire a ballista bolt.
Go for it.
Can I get a what?
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So,
Glad you don't get sneak attack on this.
I do.
Insightful
Because
fighting lasts for a minute. That's right.
not even that, but steady aim gives me advantage. And anytime you have advantage,
Oh yeah.
you get
Yeah.
sneak attack.
That's
So,
funny.
Love the sound of those dice.
right.
Yeah.
So
A lot
that
of dice.
is 14, 20, 30. 8 is 14, so 44 times 2, 88.
Those doors bust
80.
wide open. In fact, they bust so far open. You realize you also killed the 2 guards that were sitting in there with him.
And cinematically, as I fire off the ballista, my steed screeches to does a handbrake turn, screeching to a halt sideways, and the driver's door opens as if ready for Vin to be able to get out of the truck and get into my vehicle if need be.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And Vin Weasel does get out of the truck. However, someone else does too. Out of the driver's seat steps a large Earth Ganassi. That looks just covered in hard rock. And you would knows this guy as the Stone.
Is he cooking? Can we smell it?
Do you smell what the Stone is baking? Because he is definitely a baker.
Oh
Uh,
no.
and he pulls out a big, long, tubular object.
This is where Patches gets fucked.
See. Hoop. Okay. Hoop and Patches both make a dexterity saving throw.
I get +2 on that, right? Because of your aura
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and proficiency because we're in the vehicle.
And since it's dexterity based, you can use your cunning evasion if you pass it.
Yep.
Okay. What'd you guys get? Hoop.
Oh, go ahead.
24.
Patches. 24. 20 what?
Who got 24?
Oh,
I
what'd
got
you get, Patches?
34.
34. Oh, okay.
And I have cunning evasion, so I will not take any damage if I pass.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't take the 40 damage. Hoop takes 20 damage.
Can I invoke my armored trait to absorb some of that?
You haven't used your reaction, I guess. So yeah. You take instead you take 10 damage.
Perfect.
Yep. As a rocket comes soaring in, exploding between you. However, cinematically, you guys are just stand there as if nothing phases you. And it becomes Dante's turn.
I'd like to run over the stone, please.
You'd like to run over the stone? Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to run him down.
Okay. What are you using?
My car.
Make a strength check, strength attack roll.
Can
Uh,
we argue he gets advantage because he has rugged tires?
Absolutely.
So actually, I have the feat of mounted combatant. So any time I attack someone that isn't mounted, I have advantage as long as I am
Oh.
mounted.
Oh, then you definitely get advantage.
Perfect. You said a strength attack with my car.
Yeah.
Perfect. With the proficiency bonus, it will be really, really. This had to happen right now. This couldn't have. Oh, wait, I have advantage. What am I talking about? I rolled really low. That's a little better, but not much better.
What is it?
A 15?
Oh no. No, the stone easily the stone doesn't even budge. He is now in front of your car, just like
Like holding onto it. Perfect. Perfect.
holding on to it. Yep. And that makes it Patch's turn. Dante's
Oh wait,
pigmobile is facing off with
I have
the stone.
2 attacks.
You have 2 attacks.
Can
Uh,
I make another one? At him?
I suppose so.
Thank you. You're very kind.
Are you going to do
One
the same
moment.
thing? Are you going to still try to
Oh
run him
yeah,
over?
he's
Oh,
still
okay.
trying to run him over.
Okay.
he like hit him and he
Oh, he
stopped the
backs
car, so
up.
he's gonna back up and try again. Cause that's funny.
It is.
Oh yeah, way better on that second one. That is a 21.
Okay. Unfortunately, that's still not enough.
Dang it!
The stone is
Dang.
made out of stone.
That's fair. That's fair. See, he hits him, stops him, backs up, and hits him again.
Yeah,
It's the same
no.
thing. So good.
Patches, your turn.
Just will pull out his crossbow.
Yep.
And he's going to take a shot. I'm invoking sharpshooter. -5
okay.
on my attack roll to add 10
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
Yes! Get
Yeah.
your thumb!
My goodness.
So that is 23 doubled
46.
46. And since Patch's girlfriend used her infusion so he doesn't have to reload,
Yeah.
fire 2. That is 23 to hit.
23 hits.
That is 14.
Jeez. Okay. That's a pretty good shot. Kind of ricochets off of his head. Ah! And then it goes on to Katrina's turn.
Okay. Can I see Vin Weasel?
Yes, he is in the back of the vehicle of the yeah.
Can I see into Hoop's car to the passenger seat?
Sure.
I'm going to use Vortex Warp. Vin's going to vanish from where he is and reappear in the passenger seat.
Whoa, what is Vortex Warp?
Okay, so I'm casting Vortex Warp. It's a 3rd level spell. You magically twist space around a creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, which it can choose to fail, or the target is teleported to an unoccupied space of your choice within range.
Oh yeah, he just teleports into there. Yeah, Vin Weasel is now in the armored vehicle of Hoop. Very cool. That's cool. That's a cool spell. I hadn't seen that one. Um and that was anything else for you, Katrina?
All right, boys, let's get him out of here.
Okay.
Take him
Hoop.
off.
Okay, so the stone is holding on to the front of Dante's car,
Yes.
correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I need to ask a very technical question at this point, Dan.
Okay.
Um, the the spell or the ability insightful fighting lasts for 1 minute, as Cheer pointed out.
Yeah.
It says that that it lasts for that long as long as you do not use this feature against a different target. Now, I used it against the convoy truck, but as the truck is an extension of its driver, that would mean that the stone who got out of the driver's seat is the target of my insightful fighting. Is that correct?
I like that logic, so yes.
Okay. So, that being the case, I rotate the swivel seat with the ballista bolt around, aiming at the stone.
Yeah.
I use my bonus action to activate. Is it? Is it Divine Smite? It is. You're gonna make me go to features and traits, aren't you? It's not under my attacks. Why is it not under my? Sorry. Sure. Now I can. Sacred Weapon. There it is. Oh, it's a divine. It's a channel divinity. Um. So yeah. So I activate Sacred Weapon on my um on the ballista.
Okay.
So it begins to glow
Yeah.
brightly. Um, and uh, and I raise one eyebrow, look at the stone, and say, "There's only one room for one Big Johnson in this movie. Smell this." And I fire the ballista.
Yep.
And so that is going to be not quite a 20, but 19 plus 2, 21 plus 4. 26 get for no, that's it. Okay, so 26 to hit.
Yep. 26 definitely hits. Yep.
Okay, and he is going to take, and I'm going to pump my last second level Divine Smite into that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so this weapon is now considered magical because of
Yep.
Sacred Weapon. All the dice.
That's a lot of dice. That's a whole lot of dice. Let's see how much it gonna be. Oh man.
So that's 10, 20, 30. $37 points of damage to the stone via a ballista bolt.
Dang.
Sorry. Can I hear you guys?
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
I can't hear you guys.
You can't hear us?
Oh no.
Hey, gremlins, do the face flock.
Grr. Dan, come back.
There we go.
Danny, come back.
Back. Sorry.
Do 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 do.
I had to die right
No,
in the
there's
middle
no
there.
more radio.
I had to grab another
There's-
headset. My
Can you hear
apologies.
us now?
What?
Can you
Can you
hear
hear
us?
us now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Yeah, my apologies. I swear those were charged long enough, but I guess not. Okay. So how much damage was it?
37.
37 damage. From a ballista bolt.
Yes.
Yeah. Because vehicles are an extension of ourselves. And therefore, he had already taken over 100 extra damage prior to this. The stone falls.
Woot.
The ballista bolt going straight through his chest, slumping down onto the car in front of him. The stone has fallen in combat. And
run him over.
Vin Weasel has been saved. The family, now reunited with their patriarch, is able to drive into the distance as the sun sets, heading towards wherever Vin Weasel had hidden the last big score.
With a quick stop on the way to pick up the bank vault I left behind.
Sure, exactly. With the quick stop to pick up the bank vault, you're getting a bank vault, so it's another big score. And hopefully, the Glitter Gold Gang doesn't come and steal that away before you get it.
Patches is going to go take care of the glitter gang on the motorcycle.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that they're restrained and in the net. He still has more alchemist fire and gunpowder. Whew.
yeah. Oh yeah, they're dispatched. Yep. Good. And everyone lives happily ever after.
Small tinkling sound, like ting 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 ting. It's like the piano keys that have like fallen.
Oh right, yeah, of course. Yes.
Yeah.
I thought you just
this-
still had one stuck in your teeth somewhere that was making that noise.
It's either that or Jeff on like the side of the road,
Caught
like
up.
yeah.
Oh.
Good job, Dan.
Oh, thank you. I
Yeah.
hope you all
That
had
was fun.
fun.
Yeah.
I know it was weird. It was a lot different than the usual campaign. But I hope everyone enjoyed themselves. I hope everyone at home had fun. Um, let's remind everyone who we are, where we're from, and such. Um,
I am Tier the DM, the world's okayest DM, and tonight I was Tier the player playing Patches. You can find me on Twitter at tier_the_DM.
Hey, everybody, I'm Ren Matley, and tonight I was Katrina. You can find me over on Twitter at Ren_Matley.
Hi, gamers. I'm still Lot Clark, and tonight I was playing Hoop Lobs, and you can't smell what the stone is cooking anymore because he's dead. And you can find me on the Book of Faces and the Twitter patients at Lock Unruly. That's Lock with an H.
Hey everybody, it's me, Patrick. I was the voice and player of Untitled Pigman. And you can find me on Twitter at Peculiar Patrick.
and I'm Dan. I DM tonight. And you can find me on Twitter at RavenOusDan. Times are tough. Times are dark sometimes. Be the light in someone's life. And go watch stupid action movies and have fun with them, and go watch stupid cartoons, and then maybe put them all together and see what happens. Anyway, good night all, and have a nice one.